Good evening. Welcome everyone to our Friday night Beer and Banter. And tonight is special because it's members only night. And that means that you can watch this. There's probably people who are grey names who are watching this right now, right? Or there might be people who are grey names who are watching this. And you can watch along, but you can't comment unless you are a member. You have to be a member to comment on this stream. This is something we're doing for all of you fantastic, massive members that we have in the channel. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Massive members.
Massive members, yeah. And we're here to drink some drinks and chill out and chat 40k. And what's this dog doing? Are you actually going to lay down?
I wouldn't trust her tail. It's got a mind of its
Oh
own.
no, yeah.
Your, whatever it is, the tallest one went on the floor earlier.
The tallest one?
Yeah.
What's the tallest one?
That.
Oh, okay, don't worry about that too much. Anyway, welcome everyone. Good evening. I know that I saw a comment I think from Gaz earlier saying I wonder if he's got anything planned tonight. We do. How many of you have you seen? How many of these have you seen? We do not plan anything on Friday nights. There is no plan to talk about anything at all. It could fall flat on its face. I basically rely on you guys in Super Chats to actually engage me and talk about things. So if you do want to talk about things, stuff and things, drop them in the chat. Let me know what you want to talk about. And in a minute we'll drop in there and I'll start saying good evening to everybody. So there we go. I have my my mead mug, so
All hail the Demperor of the Mercenium.
thanks, Talk. You are right, Talk. You are always the first person, or you're almost always, in fact, nearly always the first person to to super chat on stream. Thank you so much for your donation, you absolute legend. I appreciate that. Ellie says mod only stream when. That's it's like a version of OnlyFans, isn't it? Is that not what that is, pretty much? But yeah, thanks, Talk, for super chat. You're an absolute legend. It looks like I've missed super chat somewhere as well. Or has it just come through? Oh no, it's just coming through. Right, okay. Perfect. I think if you're not a member, you can still super chat though. I think that's possible. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is a big thank you to all you people.
Can I still watch? I'm drinking twisted tea and not beer.
What's twisted tea, Dan? Dan, thank you for the super chat. Tell me what twisted tea is, and I'll let you know if that's allowed. Twisted makes it sound like there's something in it that's not normally in tea, right? So that sounds like it's probably okay. But yeah, so we do these members only streams last Friday, as you guys probably already know, just because it's a massive thank you. So if you're unaware, and you're a member anyway, then you're a hero. But if you're unaware, then in 3 weeks' time today, we talked about it today, haven't we, Lisa? In 3 weeks' time today, I stop doing full-time work for my current corporate giant that I work for. And then Luce and I hold each other's hands as we take the big strides into doing it all on our own. And we cry and shit ourselves a bit. But you guys make it possible, so thank you. Thank you so much. Anyway, a thing my best not to look at any more Black Friday sales websites. Don't use Black Friday sales websites, Keith. Just use these. This is what we need. Heretic Wargaming says, can we talk about Tyrannid for no reason? Well, we can, but what do you want to talk about for Tyrannids? Ginger Steve says talks 3 hours ahead he is. What me tonight is we have some more of this. Some Jarl's mead. It's a chili version. It's the same stuff we were drinking last week because I had 2 bottles of the stuff from the Lancashire Mead Company. It's very, very nice. It's very, very nice. And then we do have, for the next couple of these, we've got a Crumpus mead.
Only Bob nuts.
Crumpus, I'm sure I saw that.
Crumpus is the
Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either Nordic or it's pagan Santa, I think. Krampus, I'm not sure. I don't know for definite. People will probably tell me. People will probably correct me.
Christian or no?
Thought I would try Marshmallow Brothers cider tonight. That sounds interesting. I'm up for some of that. What's marshmallow cider?
Ooh.
I would super chat tonight, but a poorly dressed monkey on a tricycle. Oh, I missed that. That changed. I would super chat tonight, but gone a bit bonkers on Black Friday sales websites. I think that's fine. You get the best for your money, right? What's the difference between a poorly dressed monkey on a tricycle and a well dressed monkey on a bicycle? A tyre.
Liam, as an ex-military, do you relay more to guard novels like Gaunt's Ghosts? Or working on choppers makes you like Mechanicus stuff more?
I definitely am more I'm definitely more attracted in terms of like lore and narrative to things like the guard stuff. So I've read a lot of the not Gaunt's Ghost. I haven't read Gaunt's Ghost yet. Witness keeps sending me off for it, but I've read the Commissar Kane stuff. That stuff was really good. Or I say all of it. I haven't read all of it yet. I've read a lot of the... Or listened to, I should say again. I should probably correct myself, right? I don't read. I fucking haven't got the time to read. I listen in audiobook form to the Commissar Kane novels, or Caiaphas Kane novels, which have been supremely good. And I'm currently really enjoying putting a guard army together simply because I have plastic Kriegers to build, right?
Finished a bottle of red wine and ready to banter.
Finished a bottle of red wine. Luce, actually, you have a drink tonight.
I do. I got my NHS text message now.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's nothing wrong at all with my heart.
No.
I know I can feel something going on, but clinically, I guess I can drink.
Clinically, you're fine, so you can get back on the booze. That's the important part, right?
Yeah, and then when it all starts again, and I'll go, maybe it was that entire bottle of sherry. Maybe.
Well, yeah. If there's a time to find out that you can drink again, it's this time of year. Right? Oh, we should probably say a massive happy Thanksgiving to all of our American audience for yesterday. Was it yesterday, Thanksgiving? It was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yes.
So a big, massive, happy Thanksgiving to all of our American audience as well.
Chat for the chat's throne.
Thanks, there you go. I appreciate that. Heretic Wargaming celebrates being a member for 2 months. You legend, no drinking for me, work in retail and a 6 a.m. start. Well, Heretic Wargaming, I'm going to the Factorum tomorrow to play a tournament, and I also have a 6 a.m. start, so I'm not entirely sure you have an excuse. Just saying. Krampus is Santa's friend, apparently. Didn't know that. Ooh, my beard is yellow now. Well done. That's how long you stay with me. Your beard changes colour. You know. So, got a Discord of 20-25% in one shop here, and thinking about starting a new army. Just don't know which one. Got a Discord of discount. I assume you meant to say in one shop here, thinking about starting a new army. Just don't know which one. Psycho Eddie 90. What armies have you already got? Chat can help you pick an army. We could even run a poll for it. We should do that. Run a poll for Psycho Eddie's next army. How about that? Hello, sat drinking some JD and Coke, ready for the GT tomorrow. Looking forward to holding up the bottom of the table with my knights. Urans Chris says, you're at the Factorum, right? We're going to hang out tomorrow. Paying 40k. That's cool. That's cool. Ginger Steve says, read Gaunt's Ghost, you Philistine. There is something wrong with Lucy's heart. She married Liam. I mean, that's not entirely wrong. Gaunt's Ghost, they're slowly putting them onto Audible, so I will get through Gaunt's Ghost at some point soon. Because in the new year, when we are full-time, there'll be lots of trips to Swindon and back for content with Winters, so I'll be able to consume audiobooks that way. And I'm going to start my next series to
Run
go through.
for the hills loose is on the plonk panic.
Yeah, it is worth panicking talk. Thanks for the super chat, you hero.
All that happens is I fall asleep.
Yeah, she'll do an Umbra. You'll probably just hear her snoring on chat. That's all you'll get from her. So yeah, Gaunt's Ghost is the next series. It's on my to listen to, not to read, to listen to list. Now they're starting to put them more on Audible, which is super good. Bottle of sherry in one go, Dave says. I mean, I wouldn't put it past you. You like your sherry, don't you? I have a second Thanksgiving today from Painted Yellow. Well, enjoy it, and like I said, happy Thanksgiving, you legend. Vinny is in the chat. If you guys sit here and listen to that awesome background music and think it sounds incredible, that is from Big Bad Vinny Camilleri, who you can see in the chat there. He's got his own YouTube channel, and you can also find him on Spotify and iTunes.
I am curious, how many people here take the red gobo models and turn them into ornaments every year?
Have they done these before? I thought this was the first time they've done it, Dan, if I'm honest with you. I didn't know they'd done it every year. Have people done this? Is that a thing? Maybe we should buy them, paint them, and put them in baubles. That'd be cool. But anyway, yeah, Vinny is the guy who gives me all this music, and I said this before, right? But using his music for me is a massive pain in the fucking ass, because after every single video I get a copyright claim from his production company, which I'm glad that they're protecting his music, but it just means that every single video I have to put a dispute in. Which is fine, because I have got permission, so it doesn't cause me any problems, it's just effort. But it's well worth it, because his music is incredible. I listened to it at home. You came home with the boys today, and I had it blaring through the whole house, didn't I? So,
even after all this time, they still...
Yeah, so apparently they don't have... Well, I say apparently, they haven't said anything to me, apart from they just keep copyright striking. They haven't yet put anything in place that means that my videos get an auto pass. I don't know if they know how to do that, but... it's worth it. The music's good, and I'm supporting a friend, right? Yeah. So it doesn't cost me anything apart from 5 minutes of filing a claim via YouTube, and I'm supporting a friend and some epic music.
But
so
if every week Vinny says yes, it's fine. Then...
I don't think Vinny has to say yes, it's fine anymore, because I think it's just taken now. I put my dispute in, they see my name and go, oh, it's Liam again. Thomas said you put a link in the chat. Here's a link. I'll have to sort something out on Nightbot at some point so we can auto put a link in there. It's also in the video description. The link's always in the video description. That's to his website. But you can find him on Spotify and iTunes as well. And every time he gets some music played, he gets like 50p or something. So I don't think it's even 50p, is it, to be fair? Paul Gray, thank you for celebrating being a Thane for 4 months. Not on the GT, but at tabletop events for a Thanksgiving this weekend. I've seen your lists, your 3 different lists. It looks glorious, all the tanks. All the tanks. An event that the Demper will be proud of. 100% would be proud of that, Dave. That looks good. I like tanks. My Praetor that you lot fucking bought me turned up. That looks like an absolute twat to build, to be fair. But it also looks glorious, so massive thank you. I promised you that...
Loose, if you skip a heartbeat from time to time, it must be seeing Liam and remembering how awesome he is. Winking face.
That's so lovely.
Is it true, though?
It's pretty true. Although,
Did you get copyright after Jakey's song?
Dave, no, we didn't. I don't think that's ever going to get copyrighted, mate. Go on.
Yesterday was... Oh, hang on. Was it 12?
Not yesterday. Not yesterday.
Yes, it was. It's the 25th today.
24th,
Oh, no.
so it's Wednesday.
So Wednesday was 12 or 13 years ago. 12 or 13. 12. I'm going to say 12 because we've been married 10. And it was roughly about... I don't know. So I'm going to say 12. 12 years ago you proposed.
It was, yes.
Was it 12?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was 12. It was 2009.
Wow.
Liz. Yeah. We've been married 10 years.
I know.
I don't look like I've aged a day, do I? But yeah, Dave, we didn't get... I don't know if you saw, Luz, or heard, but Ginger Steve decided on Wednesday that he really, really, really wanted to hear Jake sing.
I did hear it.
Yeah, and
I went to the toilet downstairs and I heard...
before any of you start, I will categorically tell you that that's not happening with me. Just before you get any fucking ideas. I don't give a fuck if you super chat £1,000. I'm not singing on stream.
Loose, that is not medical advice.
It is medical advice. It is. But it was pretty glorious. Ginger Steve super chat and just said Jake would sing the lyrics to Faith, and then I can't remember the other one was your song. Yeah, we didn't get a copyright strike, Dave. I don't think it quite picked up. Holy Fire says the singing was magical, amazing. Robert White says Royal Mail has failed you. What? How's it failed you? What have you not got? What have you not got from Royal Mail? Still cleaning up the first of this weekend's breaching drill. I saw those pictures, guys. That looks like it's horrendous as well, by the way. Hugo Merchant celebrating being a member for 5 months at Thane level as well. Fucking hero. Thanksgiving for you as well. Thanksgiving for you as well. Going to be good. Like I said, happy Thanksgiving to all of our American audience, you heroes. 83 people on live and it's members only. It's quite impressive as well.
Didn't realize you and Winters came to Swindon. Firestorm is my current LGS. What's your planned scheme and host for your custodes?
So, I go to Swindon because Winters lives in Swindon. That's why we go there. Firestorm is not a place I visited yet. I was supposed to be popping up last weekend for the DZ day, and I didn't because I was fucked and knackered, and I think we thought the kids were coming down with something. But I want to go up to Firestorm because I've heard amazing things about the state of Firestorm. It looks incredible. In terms of the custodies, I think I'm going to go solar watch. But I don't yet know. I'm not kind of settled on my scheme yet. I actually thought about painting them red with some silver trim, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I could paint them silver with some red, but then that's too close to my Marines. I'm not sure. I don't know yet the scheme. Maybe you guys can help me with the scheme. Come up with something different for custodians. I don't want to do gold. I don't want to do gold and I don't want to paint black. Black looks like an awful scheme to paint. So let me know. Singing is a generous word for it. Papa says, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Castellan says not even at DempseyCon. Well, we could put on karaoke.
We all rehearsed in the Discord. We all rehearsed Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh,
we all have our part.
I'm not sure if I'm sad I missed that or not. I feel like I shouldn't be sad that I missed that. Living on a prayer, that's what it was, Agar. Thank you very much. Disco Dolly says I had to turn it off, it was awful. I mean, he tried, it was bad. The drinking reminds me that I should brew some beer soon, but first I have to clean out the kettle. It takes about a week for the alcohol to be noticeable. Homebrew beer tastes the best. I don't think I've ever really had homebrew beer. I know people that have brewed it though. Some strong stuff as well. I loved it. Go Jakey. Yeah, he's a hero. Jakey's a hero. At least he gets involved, right? What a hero. Do they still do the tunnel assault drill? I couldn't see it the other day. I guess that's what Gaz has been doing. What he's been cleaning up. Don't know. If I'm honest with you. Chris H celebrating being a member for 3 months in a row. Pink Custodies. I mean, you've got to be sensible at least, Chris. Come on. Thank you so much for celebrating being a member, you hero, and for doing it for 3 months, legend. I appreciate that. White and gold. And white and gold is Solar Watch, but I don't want to paint white either. That sounds dangerously close to Christmas Custodes. Yeah, okay, let's not do that, Crumpets Banner. That sounds like a good idea. Solar Watch is a good scheme. Bone and gold. I kind of like that idea. That could be interesting. That's not... Yeah, okay. Sell them and buy Templars. I don't need to buy Templars, Born to Lose, because Games Workshop have sent me all the Templars. I've got Templars all over my desk. High Marshal, Grimaldus, Sword Brethren, Start Collecting, not Start, what do they call them now? Fucking Patrol Box or whatever, Combat Patrol.
Christian makes a good point.
What?
Luce is watching without being logged on in YouTube.
How do you know that?
Because I'm not a member. You won't let me be a member.
So you're logged in, you just can't, you're not a member. I can't not, you can be a member, but it's you're then paying YouTube. You're not paying me, you're costing us money to just give YouTube a cut.
I pay you plenty.
Fucking headaches. What mead you drinking? What are you drinking tonight then? We're drinking Jarl's Mead from the Lancashire Mead Company. We need to reach out to them. We drink a lot of their mead on stream. But yeah. Nice square bottle.
A sponsorship from that mead company can only be a bad thing.
Why?
I just, call it a sixth sense. I just don't think it's a good idea. Let's be sponsored by tea.
I don't think I want to be sponsored by tea. I'm not sure that's the case. Son of Olympia celebrates being a member for 19 months. 19 months deep, iron with an iron without. Thank you very much. You fucking 19 months. You might be the longest member we have. DN Stuff member for 3 months. Bone armor is easy to paint. Would look great. Bone armor. I like the idea of like a Deathwing colour scheme for Custodes. I kind of like that. I'm kind of a fan of that. That might be what we do. Might be what we do. I'm a sucker for purple schemes, especially elite armies. Crumpets Panda. Purple. I like them on purple. I've never painted purple before, but they look cool. Have we covered GW and sewage issues yet?
What?
Yeah, I don't understand either. You might have to elaborate for me, Mr. Old Crow, please. Take it out and trade, Leon. No. Tom celebrates being a member for 5 months. No beer but got whiskey still counts. Yeah, of course, a good whiskey definitely counts, Tom. What's whiskey? Did it take me out? Let me know. Matt 10 says, sounds tasty. It is nice. Matt, you're not there this weekend, are you? You're not at Factor One this weekend. I didn't see your name on the roster anyway. It makes me sad. It makes me sad you're not there. Hades Breaching Drill. I think it comes through on the Deathcore section of Forge. Well, it does, yeah. Absolutely. I'll donate membership to Lucy. 1 YouTube. I'll donate a membership to Lucy. 1 YouTube lets the change happen. I think you lot have been drinking too much before you start fucking typing tonight, to be honest with you.
Are we an hour late? Have they been drinking?
Yeah, I think they now start when they finish work. Could be sponsored by Merkins. Oh god, no. Matchin says could get us discount as well. See, thinking of the community, Matt, right?
Member Fund.
Member Fund, brilliant. That's the Member Fund. And Brighthammer upgrades his membership. Fucking legend. Thank you very much to Jarl. What a hero. Lucy's membership covered. Chat's not saying she's here. She can fucking just speak back to you.
Look.
She can just speak back to you. Also, it would be hilarious to watch her try and sign up for a membership right now. To be fair, gold and blue custodians, like 1,000 cents. It's IT and it's you.
Right, hang on then. Right, so what is it? DZTV?
What?
No, not you. It's Liam Dempsey, isn't it?
You're literally watching the channel. You've got the button in front of you.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. I am in charge of merchandise and events, people.
Yeah, not IT issues. Dave, upgrading your membership. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, you hero. Mead and Mayhem or Mead and Mischief. We could change the name. Do we change the name or do we keep it as? I'll be playing again in Jan or Feb. Matt, I'll be there in Jan as well. Me and Winters will be there in Jan. I don't know if we're there in Feb though. So.
Question.
Yeah.
Because I'm a girl and I won't grow a beard, could I have a merkin instead?
No.
Different coloured merkin.
No, they look the same. You'll be fine. Painted Yellow celebrates being a member for 5 months. Thanksgiving break means I can be here live. The break is just a break in eating, right? That's what happens. Is that what happens? Where are we?
Still reckon you should call it Mead and Mayhem. Or Mead
I
and
got ahead of
Mischief.
myself there, Paul. Sorry. She read it out for me now as well. sewage pipe broke at Games Workshop HQ and shut it down. Did it? Is that what
Marshmallow
happened?
cider is rather sickly, but morishly good.
That sounds amazing. I want some just because it sounds nice. The not this one. This one's nice, but there's another mead that this company does, which is called Viking's Blood. I think they said they won't have it back in stock till like April, which is a shame because that stuff is like a soft drink and it's dangerous. It's so nice, so nice.
Talks thinks I shouldn't have a membership because I won't remember the password.
It's a good point, to be fair. That is a good point, and then we end up paying YouTube a membership.
You have to start drinking when I leave work. Anything else is irresponsible. You can't start drinking before you leave work. That's madness.
You can start drinking before you leave work, Steve. I've definitely done that in the past when I was in the forces. So I know for a fact you can do it. So don't lie to me. I've got some skin hanging off my thumb. I'm just going to hack it out with some snips.
I think that's called a whitlow.
I don't know what it's called, but it's coming out.
Sometimes they really hurt. I wouldn't.
It's better than it keep getting caught on things.
Yeah.
Just. Oh, I think it nearly bled.
Yeah, it's a whitlow.
Yeah. Just dig it out. Sorry, people. Watch me dig some skin off my thumb. Thank you for the super chat, Ginger Steve. You're an absolute legend. I have done all 3 hosts as one. I have done all 3 hosts as one. Okay, I assume you're talking about shield hosts again. I think you're talking about custodies. I won't lie to you people. At the moment, the custodies are in a drawer. I've told you, right? You guys know how changeable I am, right? The custodies are currently in a drawer, and on the shelf at the moment is the Astra Militarum, the Krieg, which is fucking glorious. Got it. Good. Right, cool. That's the other one done. Where are we anyway? What people don't understand about you having a membership, right? So you pay, I don't know, £2. YouTube then takes 30%.
Skål. Take a drink with me, all father. Tumbler glass.
Thank you very much, Falcon. So YouTube takes 30% of £2, so what, 60p? I then get £1.40. You fucking idiot. So all we're doing at the moment is every month we're just giving YouTube 60p.
Yeah.
Before I then pay income tax on it as well.
Yeah. That's
so
what we're doing.
You're just costing me £12 a year now.
Yeah. You know, some wives cost much, much more. Some ex-wives cost even more.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There were some tags I had above as well. Hang on, there's some what were the tags I had?
Hope it's not a whitlow. You aren't Balric. They are caused by herpes.
Are they?
I don't think that's true. But you've super chatted for it, so I guess if you super chat it, it's true. That's the rules now, right? Christian O'Neill says second the Mead and Mayhem name. Maybe we'll change it then. Perhaps that's what we do. Should we change it live on stream? We can change it live on stream right now if you want me to.
I don't want a green beard.
Well, then you're going to have to stay a member for a long time. We're going to have to keep costing me 60p and fucking... You're going to have to keep costing me 60p and fucking YouTube funds and then another 20% in income tax.
Not very inclusive, are you? I don't want a beard.
I can't change them for different people.
I'm joking.
Cheers.
Cheers, Steve. Thanks very much for your $5 You absolute legend. I appreciate that. Consider you're lucky it's just 12 quid. Well, yeah, I suppose. Okay. Would it be better to just have a PayPal link for donations? Does YouTube not like that? I have no idea, to be honest with you. But YouTube links. So the thing is with super chatting, right? I don't know what I don't even know what PayPal would take as a fee. But the thing is with super chatting is we have that interaction. So it comes up in the chat. There's a big colourful box. Your name and thing stays above, and she reads it out. And that's why I think super chats work, because people get that interaction and there's a like engagement with the stream and the streamer, etc. So even if I could just have a PayPal link for donations, I don't know if I would do that. You can donate.
I'm giving it a month.
Giving it a month for what? Before she leaves me. So yeah, Mead, Merkins and Mayhem. No, Hamish, that's not what we're calling it. No. I'm tempted to pay for Lucy's membership. Thanks, old crow, you're a hero. I'm the doc here, right? Haha. Herpetic whiplow. I don't know what you're saying.
Herpetic whitlow.
Is that?
Google that.
It's just a bit of skin on my thumb. It's not, take a membership out of my £37 membership. You're touche, Christian. Touche, thank you. A beard. I thought it was a 70s. Oh, I'm stealing the chat lady's thunder again as well. Talk says change it. Okay.
Beard? Thought it was 70s bush.
Yeah. That's what it is, yeah. It's not a beard. Just got some...
It is.
What?
Whitlows. Herpetic whitlow is caused by a virus called herpes simplex. You can get it if you touch a cold sore or blister of another infected person. You're more likely to get herpetic whitlow if you've had a cold sore or genital herpes.
So this can't be what this is then.
No, definitely not a whitlow.
Have you seen a picture? So
There's pictures.
have you been calling them Whitlows forever and they're
Forever, yeah.
and they're not? It's just a bit of skin hanging off my thumb.
Oh no, it's definitely like this looks pretty bad. Like, no, it's not that. No.
Not something I can hack out with some fucking snips, right?
No, you need like.
Can't wait to see your stuff at Full Time Mate.
Cheers, Ed. You're an absolute legend. Thank you for the super chat. I'm excited by it too. We've got lots of plans. We've got lots of plans actually. I've got some questions to ask you guys as well, which is interesting. I've got lots of plans for the next 12 months, and I'm hoping if I can come through on sort of half of them, then the channel should grow. Our army of lunatics in Discord should grow. As long as we can keep it a pretty sort of inviting and welcoming and diverse, accepting place in Discord, I should see no reason why it can't grow. So
These pictures are great.
Christian O'Neill says, have you ever had chicken pox? I have, yeah, years and years and years and years ago.
Here is the 60p. Quit whining, old man.
Talk, thank you so much for the super chat. I think Talk keeps the super chats as low as possible, just that he can just troll all night, which I appreciate. I actually appreciate that. Go on.
I wonder if there are different kinds of whitlow.
Fuck, they look disgusting.
I know you do not have a herpetic whitlow.
What the fuck? I wasn't sure if that was in fact a thumb for a moment. That's fucking rats. That's.
I think if you've left it to get that bad.
Oh my! I don't think we can show that on stream. Chicken pox is a variant of herpes, so you've had herpes. Don't stop lying to me, people.
Ooh, I'm gonna Google that.
Dan, welcome to the channel. A new member, Hersetir, you legend. Thank you so much for joining. If you guys are watching this and you can't chat because you're not a member, you have to become a member. Exclamation mark member in the chat, people. Someone do that for me so people can join.
Yep, that's true.
What?
Varicella zoster is a herpes virus that causes chickenpox.
I had chickenpox when I was like 8 years old, so my parents gave me herpes. That's how tough my childhood was, people.
And we were the generation that our parents did chickenpox parties. So we're all giving each other herpes.
Fucking creatures. Creatures, honestly. Anyway, thank you, Dan. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to exclamation mark Discord in the chat so you can come and join our community Discord. You need to make sure you do link your YouTube account to your Discord account by using the connections or integration section on your account. If you have any problems when you jump in the first time, make sure you give the mods a shout and they'll sort you out. And they're guys that are in yellow. They're called the Seers in Discord. So welcome to the channel, you fucking hero. Thank you so much. Trench has joined him, becoming a member at Herseer. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, we've got 3 days to get another 38 subscribers, 38 members. I don't think that's going to happen, is it, to be fair? But welcome, Trench, as well. Thank you so much for becoming a member, you absolute legend. You'll probably love the community. They're a bunch of absolute wild lunatics. They're in voice chat all the fucking time, which I appreciate as well. This should be called the education of loose. This is what happens on these. This is basically what happens is we come on Friday, we start drinking, we talk a little bit about 40k, and then we fuck off on some weird tangent, and Lou starts Googling, and then the chat just becomes a bunch of degenerate nonsense, essentially. Christian says, no problem, mate. Here to make sure your view of life changes after every interaction. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
My comments out.
Why do I need to? You're fucking sat there with a microphone.
I deserve the.
You are a massive member. You are sat there with a microphone. I don't need to read your fucking comment out when you can just say it into the microphone. It's more effort for you to type it. Just say it.
I'm leaving.
Don't share. The most of the chat will be doing the opposite of drinking. No mods are here. Mods are here. Ellie's here. I've seen Ellie a few times. Mods are here. It's Wednesday. Thanks for asking. Keep your fingers crossed. What's that? What have we missed there? Old Cray asked something. What's he asked? I've missed that. Yeah, so welcome new members. Thank you so much for joining us. Really enjoying the DZTV Champion of Chaos. You and Winters look so young and have changed a lot in a short time. I know. Life has aged me. Talk says, when am I becoming a seer or do I have to bribe you more? You've Do you really want to be a seer? Talk? Is that what you want? Think about it. Think about it. A lack of mods means we need to enact the scorched earth plan we discussed. I don't know what that means. Nothing wrong with incoherent nonsense. There is nothing wrong with incoherent nonsense, Keith. I've started to make a living off of it, so I would suggest it's probably encouraged, if anything.
Lucy's Beard, Merkin, Random Virus Fund.
Do you know what? Seriously.
Thank you, I'll cry.
I've always had a weird fascination with science and how stuff ends up being stuff. And because I didn't have my maths or my science GCSE, I could never pursue it. But now I'm older and it always sort of comes back round. I'm always curious as to why things happen and how they happen. Poor James, I bore him to tears when it's science.
Vex says, don't make talk a mod, it will be a massacre. maybe talk. Maybe we'll think about it. Talking about memberships and stuff, I got some questions for people. Do I ask these questions now or do we not?
Wipe front to back.
Always wipe front to back, Dave, yeah.
Good life advice, that is.
Yeah, Dave's clearly been watching the Fatal 4-Way that was launched on Mini Wargaming today, where Winters and I took on the amazing Mini Wargaming Dave and Steve from VT. Craig the Celt becoming a member at Jarl, straight at Jarl level as well. You big dick bastard, thank you so much. What a hero, thank you so much for that. Overboard, I'm not reading that comment out either. It is amazing though. That's amazing. I meant making me a mod was the Scorched Earth plan. Was that you? Christian wants to be a mod as well. Everyone wants to be a fucking mod. I reckon they want to be a mod so they can all cancel their membership. Because the second you're a mod, you get access to everything in Discord. I know your game. I know your game. So Mini Wargaming did launch a 2v2 game today on their channel, which was me and Winters taking on Mini Wargaming Dave and Steve. Loads of fun. The audio is all over the fucking place. But I feel sorry for the guy who edited the whole thing and recorded the whole thing because it went quiet to loud, and he had a nightmare of a time. I wouldn't have wanted to edited that video. So, I mean, he's done the best considering it was absolute, complete and utter fucking carnage. Oh. Yeah, I know.
I'm ready.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of this.
Can you turn her up so I can hear?
I can turn her up. You might get feedback on the mic though, people. There you go. She's up a little bit louder now.
Ready.
Oh, we're waiting. We're on the edge of our seat now. You guys can all see this in chat. We have to wait for her to put it through. Here it comes.
Tears of joy, 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 tears of joy.
Well, I've started to enjoy the Tears of Joy chat because I think it's the only time I see Lucy's head bob. Obercon becoming a member at her seer tier. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Fucking members are growing tonight. Legends. Maybe every chat should be a members only chat. Maybe that's what we should do in the future. Thank you so much for becoming a member. You absolute hero. Again, people don't forget to join Discord. You can do it two ways. You can exclamation mark Discord in the chat and come in via that way, or you can go onto your YouTube membership page and you can what's the word? You can find your benefit in the membership section on YouTube on my page. Andy Down celebrates being a member for 3 months with just some eyes. Just some eyes, that's it. Still making me giggle. The UK Met Office have called the first storm this winter after a female elf from Lord of the Rings. Have they? Not sure. Christian says I would never. Talk says you sound like my missus. I ask her for sex and she says she will think about it and I end up going solo. Mate, I think we all feel that pain. Talk. I don't want to be a mod. I didn't make SGT either. What's SGT? I finished watching it. It was one of the funniest battle reps I've ever seen. Andy, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was so much fun to make. Like I said, I genuinely feel sorry for Pat,
that is
I think
epic.
his name is.
Only reason I come here. Tears of joy, 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 tears of joy.
Oh.
Lehman says you dirty-minded man. I mean, you know me, Lehman, now, right? Evening all from Reza. Welcome, Reza, you legend. That's 2 of the Conclave boys hanging out in the stream tonight. Legend.
Arwen.
Tim gives it the judo chop. Arwen.
Arwen, that's the storm.
She is an elf, yeah. Is that the same as the storm? Is that true? I didn't know that. There you go. Interesting. Obercan. This is members only. So you didn't know? Well, you're even bigger legend then for just choosing to become a member anyway. Thank you so much. You absolute fucking hero.
This is for Champion of Chaos 2 once you're full-time. Flexed
Tom,
biceps, light skin tone.
so firstly, massive thank you for the super chat. Secondly, that's definitely going to happen, but it will likely only happen once the Chaos Space Marine Heretic Astartes get their new codex. Because if they don't have their new codex, it's going to be a fucking absolute whitewash as a Death Guard walk all over standard Chaos.
I'm Bobette.
No, you're not. No, you're not. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Started watching the stream because I fancy seeing some banter. Chat made me laugh, so join straight up. Thanks for the stream. Keep it up. Dan, thank you for being a member. You're a legend. Chat is amazing. This is the thing, right? I feel like a bit of a fraud at times because these streams don't exist without chat, especially the Friday night ones, right? I'm an enabler. I enable you, but it's not. It's your stream. It's not me. You guys make it. So, Lucy's the perfect co-host. She makes the show. She makes the show. That doesn't make her a co-host. Then that makes her more important than the host.
It's okay. I'll let you sit up front for a bit.
You do, yeah. You don't like the camera too much. Yes, we have to keep you blurred out in the background. That's the only way you were happy with it, right? Andy Downs upgrading his membership to Scold. You're a bunch of legends. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bobette Fett. Fuck off, everybody. Celebrant wedding yesterday. Tears of joy during speech. Can only hear that in a voice now. I'm glad it's tainted and you can only hear that in the in that specific chat voice as well. I'll have to update my membership level afterwards. Time to ascend to a higher rank. Son of Olympia, thank you so much, you hero. But you have also been a member for 17 months, so I can forgive you if you don't, hero. Matchin says, if Liam was a 40k model, what would he be? I think a Space Wolf captain. Well, I mean, that's a sensible answer, Matt. So I like that one. Thank you. Thank you. Because what will happen now, you've asked that question, some twat will super chat something stupid in like a Sister Palantine or something. That's what will happen now. Rez says, I'll take being called young. You are young at heart, Rez, right? I asked my wife if she wanted super sex. She chose the suit.
Bobette and Bobnut strikes again.
That's not a thing, Grimnar.
Yes, it does sound like a thing.
It's not
Bobette
a thing.
and Bobnut. I think it's only right that I go first.
It's not a thing.
Bobette and Bobnut.
Liam, have you listened to any of the Banner Brothers pods yet? I haven't had the time, to be fair. Rez, at some point I want to because I've heard they're good. Tom Warden, I share your 2 wound pain. Yeah, you do. Gaz says, I wonder which two of you is the biggest influencer.
Ugh.
Every time you say that word about Lise, she throws up in her mouth a little bit. I've accepted it now.
Really?
Yeah, I've accepted it now. I think it's... When you think about... I hate the word, I hate the terminology. But when you think about it, it's probably an accurate description in seriousness. Because... we influence people. I say to people, ! beard in the chat, and someone will probably do it. And now no one will do it just to prove me wrong. But normally someone would do it. I say ! member in the chat, and someone will do it. So
I think it.
And I say buy from Element instead of buying from Darksphere, and people go and buy from Element just to support me. So we do influence people's decisions. It is something that we do. It's also, I think it's key. Do you know what? I actually think it's super important to consider myself or people that are in similar situations to consider themselves as influencers, so they can be very careful about what they do and don't tell people to do, and how they do or don't tell people to think and feel. And we need to be conscious of that.
It might be a thing. Tears of joy, 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 tears of joy.
And then back to a serious topic.
I did my fucking soul so it leaves my body at that point.
I think the reason I don't really agree with influencer is because we talk to grown adults. If you're a grown adult, how are you so easily influenced, if you see what I mean?
So I get what you're saying. Like, but people are easily influenced. I'm easily influenced. I think we all are, if we're honest, to some degree. We're all easily influenced by people. And I think that the people that are considered as influencers, or people that run channels or streams or that kind of stuff, I think they need to be, more sort of self-conscious as to what they are telling people they should do, they should like, the way they should think, etc. I also would argue, it's a bold thing to say considering this, genuinely affects me directly, but I would also argue that they should be able to be held accountable as well. How many celebrities out there will go, I'm on this new fucking fangled diet of some sort, which is absolute nonsense and probably causes health issues. And how many young girls or women then copy those diets, and that celebrity is not held accountable for causing that trend, you know?
No, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. I think...
Play on tabletop as well. Just what you're thinking about that, Luce. Welcome to the channel as a member, you fucking heroes. Love you guys. Legends. Where are we? I prefer honest entertainer to influencer. I'll take that, Dan. Thank you. Last big squad I bought from Element with your link. Good man. Hero. That directly supports... The link for Element directly supports me and Winters, to be fair. It directly supports DZ as a business, so thank you for that. Every time you order through Element using that link, we get a 5% kickback, and makes us look awesome to Element, so they're more happy to send us things for like prize giveaways and what have you. Is there a difference?
And this is why Liam gets no head. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears
yeah,
of joy.
That is the reason why
Tears
Liam and
of
Ross, because
joy.
if you watch her in the background, she's got fucking neck ache by the time she goes to bed. Where are we? Is there such a difference if we use the link for Element Games or the code DZTV80 to check out is enough? No, Adrian, you need to use the... Well, you don't need to use the link. If you use the link, we get a 5% kickback and it financially supports us. If you use the code DZTV80 at checkout, you get double crystals. They don't know you've come from us, though. I asked that of Element, you have to do both. From working in the fitness industry, I can say adults are very easy to influence. Craig the Celt, yeah, they are absolutely. We're grown up doesn't make us mature. I mean, we play toy soldiers, right? Big welcome and hello to Play On for all the people in the chat.
How many tears of joy is too many? Tears of joy, 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 tears of joy.
You know when there's too many tears of joy or too many numbers because the chat woman just stops chatting. She just stops saying it.
It's probably not a good idea. I do this and then drink sherry after not drinking at all for...
Oh, is it sherry? I think they had white wine.
No, no.
Ernesto says, influencing adults is what religions have done for thousands of years. It's nothing new. I mean, that's kind of true as well.
No, that's not what I mean.
Play On says, oddly here, just as he started talking about influencers. It's like I felt you. It's like I felt you in the room. Fucking heroes, thank you so much. The bob is in the wrong direction for head.
Wagwan all.
Well,
cheers to the Demperor.
Thank you, CT, you legend. Thanks for the super chat, you hero. It depends on how she's doing it, doesn't it? To be fair, Christian. Anyway, don't want to brag, Liam. I completed the 14 days diet in 3 hours. Yeah, I'm able to. I can do the starving diet for 30 minutes as well, mate. So you know, the same celebs Photoshop their photos to make them look slim. Don't get me started, Matt. Don't get me started. Let's not go down that dangerous path about celebrities and how they're all a pack of cunts and they should be held accountable. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't talk about that, right? They're not all that way, of course. There is something I like. So one of my biggest heroes, and some of you guys from across the pond might not know who he is. One of my biggest heroes is a guy called Ricky Gervais, and I really like what Ricky does because one, he's not afraid to say I don't have any struggles. I'm rich as fuck, and he talks about that. But he also does a lot of work for animal welfare, etc. A lot of campaigning and stuff like that as well. So people like him, they use his influence in a positive way. But yeah, Play On say here to support Liam so we can see him go full time and join the ranks. You fucking heroes. You're too good to me. Thank you guys. You're all heroes. If you guys don't know who Play On are, then you've been under a fucking 40k rock for the last year and a half, 2 years. Go check them out on YouTube. They do some of the best, if not the best, battle reports in terms of production quality I've ever seen. If you influence told me how to grow a beard, I would trust you. You're right to trust me, Matt. Look.
But that yours is like that's your genetics, isn't it? Like your beard. That's you can't.
As a Patreon to
possibly
tabletop,
influence.
I wonder why they are white and not green.
What do you mean white and not green? So they're white and not green in this chat, even though they're member, Adrian, is because they got that little
Blues
tick.
will be onto whiskey from all the tears of joy.
That little tick there, that means that compared to me, they're big dicks. They're verified by YouTube. They're big dicks. I don't have that tick. Not with my 14,000 subs compared to their 140,000, whatever the fuck it is. Love your work. So lots of love for Play On the chat. Thank you. Play with toy soldiers. I take chronic daisies with me everywhere. It's good. The bob is starting to slow down. Neck ache. I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's neck ache. Honestly. Loose burns the whiskey.
I
from
feel
Wood
like
Tears
we
and Joy.
all know who Ricky is here in America. He's pretty famous here too. Underscore Liam. Underscore Liam. Underscore Liam. Underscore Liam. Underscore
You can't bop
Liam.
that one, can you, Liz?
Underscore
No, it's
Liam.
not as bouncy.
I'm not as bouncy. Ricky is a legend. Liam, when are you going to play on? So I don't know if you know this, play on, but Winters and I are in Canadian land in May.
The 7th to the 21st.
Thank you. My secretary there knows the dates. 7th to the 21st, apparently. I thought it was a week, but Winters has given me 2 weeks. I need to confirm which one it is, 1 or 2 weeks. But we are in, hopefully, COVID permitting, etc. We are in Canada in May next year to do some content with Mini Wargaming. If you might possibly be able to stick some time in the diary to come and join us, that'd be fucking epic. But I'm conscious of the fact that you flying to Mini Wargaming is like us from here flying to Mini Wargaming. So I know it's not an easy feat, but just if you fancied it. Speaking of comics and comedy, try Foil, Arms and Hog. Christian says it's not my genetics, it's because of the beard struggle. You're partly right.
No, but this is my point. How can you influence other people to do stuff? Like your beard, that's unique to you. Every person's beard is unique to them. That's part genetics, part, I don't know, diet, environment, whatever. How can you influence people to grow a massive beard if they are literally not the same person?
So I can't give them my fur to stick to their face, but they might see an individual who has an epically big beard and decide, I've never had facial hair, I'm going to try and grow it. At that point, you have influenced them. They've seen the way you look and they want to try and do something similar. Equally, they might then start to buy the products that I'm sponsored by from the Beard Struggle to start, and some of the guys in chat have done that and have said, actually, this stuff's really good. I've now influenced them to purchase from that company for their facial hair. That's the thing that happens.
Steve, I'm half a glass through of sherry. That's too many tears of joy.
Oh, I'm excited for this now.
I can't.
We need to get the head bobs now on stream so that Liam can't get the head bobs later. Kira's to the neck ache.
No.
Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
Jake sang for you, Steve. Please don't even do this.
Tears of joy,
that's too many.
She'll stop. Go on.
Tears of joy, tears of joy.
You men.
See, she gave up. Even the chat lady gave up. Even she gave up, right? Play on. We heard it from Dave. Hurt our soul a bit. Why did it hurt your soul? Play on. Why? You can grow a better beard with the right diet. Nutrition is important. And if you look after it, like you genuinely do need. People don't believe this. You need to look after it if you want to get it looking decent. In a Play on Tabletop video, my
Valric, rolling on the floor laughing.
That doesn't even sound like a name anymore.
It doesn't. Just sounds like a twat, doesn't he? To be fair. Christian says Liam in a Play on video.
Tears of joy.
Okay, 4's okay.
Yeah, she's okay with 4 bobs.
4's okay.
That's because I'm normally done after 3. Liam in a Play on video, my Warhammer YouTube life would be complete. So note, Liam, please go take Space Marine Steve's army in a kill team challenge. Okay, I'm up for going over there. Like I said to you people, right? When we're full time, I will go anywhere and play anyone. I have got plans to go over to Mini Wargame, and I want to go and see Play on at their studio. I want to go and hang out with the Titans boys down in San Francisco. However, it's travelling to the States and Canada isn't free. That's my only restricting factor in the new year. I will go and collab with all of these people. I have recently spoken to Lawrence about collaboration in the new year. Obviously, me and Winters will be doing more content. I might try and help Varak learn to play every now and again, once in a blue moon, possibly, maybe not, probably not. But then all the other channels that are out there that I haven't had the chance to because of time will be doing all of that. But travel costs, that's the only restricting factor. You want to see it happen? Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing the memberships, keep doing the super chats, and I possibly will have the ability to go and make these things happen. So, Liam, watch out for the Omicron variant when you're booking your flights. I would give it a couple of weeks before you book.
Can you use Beard Struggle products on your merkin?
Why not, Gaz?
See, now I think you can, because it's pubic hair and your beard comes through for puberty. So
is that your only logic?
Yeah.
that's your logic. Brilliant. Okay, perfect. Does Varak appear like a Candyman when you say his name? No. Looks like the fucking Marshmallow Man, though. I don't know what that Omicron variant is, Oldcry. I assume you're talking about COVID. So we're not going to go till May, so we'll be keeping an eye on it. I know supposedly there's a new variant in the UK, I was told today. There's a new variant coming into the UK from Africa or something that they're super worried about. So Who knows? I'm just taking every day as it comes. We'll go from there. And if I book flights out to somewhere like that in the near future, I would like to try and get some insurance for it. So we'll have to wait and see. Rob says, "Sup, folks? Welcome, Rob. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sir." Dempsey versus Beard, Iron Warriors versus World Eaters. Let's fucking go. That sounds like a great game. I'd be up for that, Aga. I'd be totally up for that. World Eaters versus Iron Warriors. Beard versus Beard. Let's do that. I'm up for that. Would you go to smaller channels too, like Striking Scorpion or Grip of Soul? Ellie, fucking legend. Maybe some of them, possibly.
Would you come and play me on my channel?
No. No. That sound logic, I can get on board with that. So they like your logic about the fact that my face is covered in pubes. Brilliant. You going out for Scoff after the event tomorrow night? Might be. You're not invited. At all. When is SEO is the only bat rap worth the time? Thanks, Mr. Pace. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, it depends what you're after, though, right? So, if you like super high production, Play On is the place to go, and I love it because you can consume it in 30-40 minutes, and it's just really easy to watch. If you want super narrative, Winters is really, really good for super narrative. If you want hyper competitive, Vanguard Tactics do a lot of work showing you how to play the game in a more competitive manner. Tactics gives you a good balance of all three. Titans is a bit more competitive than narrative. They do some narrative stuff, but they do it all live, which I really, really like. So I think there's something out there for everybody. If you really like absolute shit production quality, you can go and watch Hellstorm. He might be watching, but he's not a member, so he can't comment. And I'm hoping that he's just gone trigger. But he'll message me if he is watching in a minute on WhatsApp, hopefully.
I'm gonna
love
keep
Mikey.
like a perimeter away from you, so your karma doesn't mess up my day.
What karma?
Your karma.
Mikey appreciates that banter. He likes it. He's a fan of it. That's what I tell myself. Varak is the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man in a Hawaiian shirt. Brilliant. That is the new COVID from South. Okay, so cool. So I was aware of that. Oh, at least. Thanks, Dave, for the heads up, man. I appreciate it. Just don't think of Valorant when confronted by Gozer. Who's Gozer? Great. Now they are warning us about Transformers.
Is that the small parts choke?
I know. Oh, yeah. So that's important, actually. If you have bought the Christmas plushie thing from, I think what's the company's name? Hang on.
No, don't leave. Oh, good.
From Koyo. They sold the Christmas squig plushie. This company here, Koyo, this one. Is it going to focus? It won't focus there. There's an urgent product recall on it. So if you're an adult and you've got no kids in your life, then don't panic too much. From what I hear, if however you've got kids and you've bought that Christmas plushie, there's an urgent product recall on it. Get in touch, send it back, you get a full refund. But that's because the tails, I think it is, or something like that. The stitching's pretty poor, and they fall off and they become a choking hazard. They become a choking hazard to children and infant-ears. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to take back his Transformer.
Talk says COVID better not stop me from coming to Dempsey. Well, at the moment, Talk in the UK, you can do what the fuck you want, and they don't seem to care. So, did I miss the exciting news? We haven't talked about exciting news, Umbra, yet. I talked about it briefly on the on my Instagram story earlier, and I don't know if I'm actually going to talk about it at all.
Oh, what's the exciting news?
I don't know if I'm going to talk about it yet.
Do I know it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's all over that whiteboard. That whiteboard that we wind everyone up about.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
Where are we? So is mine and Umbra's. What's that? I missed that, Christian. I missed that. Is Scorpion Striker 98 still going? He would give Anadin a bad head. Mr. Monozone. That's not very nice. Luke runs Striking Scorpion 82. He is still going, and someone has also. I've seen someone else's comment about SM Plus. You guys can check out SM Plus. I completely forgot to mention SN, and Steve will be very upset with me. But we love Steve and the guys at SN. They're all heroes. 91,000 subscribers isn't too small, is it? No, Ellie. Who's got 91,000? Small part jokes. Well, that's the end of my sex life. Brilliant, Steve. I didn't even see the plushie on sale. No, I didn't know that they sold that one, but apparently they have, and there's an urgent product recall. So it's yeah, it's something that that you need to be aware of if you've got one. Like I said, I guess if you haven't got kids and you're not an infanteer, you're probably okay. You probably don't need to worry about it. But for the other two, you do need to be concerned because infanteers eat anything and so do kids, right?
Tywin, I was waiting for you.
Did I hear whiteboard?
You did hear whiteboard. My whiteboard. I had to. I did a little Instagram video earlier where I was promoting Vinny's music, and I had to rub off because I kept catching the bottom corner in the video. I took the video like 4 times, and I kept catching the bottom corner, which had all my playtesting stuff on there, and I had to get rid of it. So just so I didn't give you all the playtesting info. Got to go. Thanks, Liam and Stream. Thanks, Tom, for hanging out. You absolute hero. Christian was saying I was also saying me and Umbra's faces are also covered in pubes, but they're glorious pubes, right? Absolutely glorious pubes. Wallace says 82 is so boring he could send a fake eye to sleep. It's not very nice. Stop being nasty to people on the stream because then I have to read it out and then they think I'm a dick.
At Tywin's Miniatures, did I hear tub?
I don't. What's that about? Have I missed a joke there? Have I missed an in-joke there?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, cool. Right. Crayolas are non-toxic. They are, but the plushy tails are a choking hazard. This is what we're talking about, Born to Lose, right? The only thing on that whiteboard is a big penis in black pen. Talk trying to bait me into showing you what's on it. It's not happening. I've got big things to do column on the left-hand side now, and I've got a big brainstorm. Can you call them brainstorms anymore? I think you're allowed to, are you now? I think you can call it. You're not allowed to politically correct to call them brainstorms. Is that not right? I think that changed, didn't it, a while ago?
Yeah, it's now a mind map.
A mind map.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Gonna CSI this shit and get the whiteboard reflection out of your eyeballs.
Ty, you'll never catch me out on the whiteboard, trust me. You never catch me out on that one. Because it's not worth it. It's not worth me giving you some of this information away.
Also, the angle that the whiteboard is and the light shining in on Liam's eye, you'll never get it.
Yeah. I have a question, actually, for you guys. This is an interesting question. So you guys all pay memberships to YouTube channels, right? Some of you to multiple, which is interesting. Do any of you pay... this might be the wrong fucking question for a group of wargamers. Do any of you pay gym memberships for access to a gym?
No, I don't.
I know you don't.
Oh, am I not included now?
No, you're not a wargamer.
You're so not inclusive.
I'm very
Beard.
inclusive.
Assuming I'm not a member of a gym.
I don't assume you're not. I fucking live with you. Jesus.
Do you pay a gym membership, darling? You attend the gym?
Yes, I do,
Do
yes.
you attend the gym?
I have attended the gym this year,
You have
yes.
attended. When was your last day out to the gym?
I went past it the other day.
What was the weather?
I went past it the other day. Umbra says gym membership, fuck that. Lehman says yes. Oberkan says no gym membership, I just lift weights in the flat and go for jogs. I only pay this one, Born to Lose, but you're a fucking legend, so thank you. Miari says no. Dave Bennett says, do I fuck? Sean Bowen says yes. Papa says, I'd love to answer Liam, but it's on my whiteboard.
What is a whiteboard? Could you give me an example?
No, Hamish, I can't give you an example. In fact, I can give you an example of my whiteboard, but I'm not going to. I can give you an example of Lucy's whiteboard. There's nothing on yours, is there?
Excuse me?
There's some financial information on that whiteboard, but I would just cut the bottom off and we'd be okay.
And there's my Tadar list.
There is a Tadar, yeah. To do and Tadar, yeah. Thank you.
Ta-da!
Jim is free in the barracks. Personally, I don't want Liam to flash the whiteboard, otherwise you're giving Varric a bunch of videos. That's true, right? I could do running on my sidewalks for free. I own my gym. Craig the Kel, amazing. I used to. I work out from home now. Okay, so some people do. I pay for my whole family to go to the gym. Interesting why. So some people do pay for the gym. Okay, cool. Perfect. So people have gym memberships. Right, good. Now, how many of you that have gym memberships, this is probably slightly linked to what you've already asked me, Lise. How many of you people that have gym memberships don't actually use it and don't go? How many of you are paying £30, £40 a month and you don't use your gym membership?
How much is your gym membership?
£32.50, I think. So, but I'm very excited in the new year to actually start being able to use it because I have time to go, which will be good. And I say that now, and we'll see how long that lasts.
DM stuff. Just been to the gym, and there's a new machine. Only used it for an hour, and I started to feel sick. It's good though. It does everything: Kit Kats, Mars bars, Snickers, and crisps.
That's incredible, amazing. I've not used it this year at all. There we go. So
I spend all my gym money on you. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
You missed the bobs, Luce.
Sorry, I was reading Lehman's comment.
Yeah, so Lehman says he's not used it this year. Ginger Steve says to me, so there's a few of you already. There's a couple of you already that pay for gym memberships, so you don't use them. Right, okay, so.
God.
What if?
Well, how much, Lehman, how much is your gym and you've not used it all year?
So what if you... yeah, that's an interesting question, actually. And you, Ginger Steve, how much is your gym membership and how that you're not using? It's not hard. I'm genuinely tumbling down a purpose-built rabbit hole right now.
Okay.
Not a gym person, team sports and mountain biking for me. No more bobs, the sherry is hitting too hard. Yeah, wow. I have changed my name from Piss Off to Dork Gently. I mean, it's easy for me to read it out, but thank you so much for celebrating being a member for 3 months as well, you hero. Running, press-ups and sit-ups are free, that's true. 8 times a week? Fucking hell. Iron Legend doesn't go. We'll drag you up to Scotland for some strongman stuff. You fucking won't. Working from home due to whole COVID situation here in Oz and only allowed me to do so. Drive 3 hours daily for work. Fucking hell. Interesting. 20 quid a month? Okay. You need to start going to the gym. Your dad bod is getting bad. You won't be able to see your feet soon. You are incorrect. I'm quite lucky, actually. I think a lot of people, if they ate like me, would be about 75 stone. £45 a month. Fucking hell, Steve. So £45 a month and you don't go. Okay, interesting. Okay, cool. So Ginger Steve says 45 quid a month. Where's the other one that we saw? Someone else. Lehman said £20 a month. So if we go in between 30 to 35 quid, right? 30 to 35 quid a month that you guys are paying for the gym and you're not using it. Now, I would suggest that you are there is some proportional representation. I reckon that there is a fair few people in this world who pay for a gym membership who don't go. They don't use it at all. So, what if we offered you something different to a gym membership?
Would this be the thing that you don't want to talk about?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of. What if, instead of a £45 or £20 gym membership, you were able to pay a hobby membership? It's not a YouTube. This isn't a YouTube channel membership, right? This is different. This is completely different. So you were able to play a hobby membership, and that gave you access to stuff. So, for example, there was a number of locations throughout the UK where, because you're a member to that particular establishment, company, etc., you're able to go in, play games on their tables whenever you want, maybe borrow armies and scenery, etc., all under your membership. Perhaps you get additional discount in store under your membership. Maybe you get special offers that come through under your membership. Maybe the membership's tiered, and the lower level you get X number of bookings. Maybe you get a free event ticket once a year, that kind of stuff. So it's like a gym membership, but you don't have to put any you don't sweat. You just
I
come
don't
and play
need a
40K.
gym. I'm in perfect shape. Round as a shape, isn't it?
Round is a shape, Umbra, yeah. Round is a shape. So if you did that, right, if someone created a gym membership style 40k membership, and you knew that if you came across a specific company's establishment in your local city, you were able to go in there because you're a member of that particular company, how much would you be interested in that? Does that sound decent? Or you go, no, you fucking robbing bastard. There's no way that I'll see value in that. Because I reckon that's something that, with enough benefits for your membership, people could really see some benefit to that. Like, I actually think that's a really good idea. I think it's a really good idea. I think this is something that could work in the future. I don't know if I can. So, Born to Lose, Live to Win says, sounds like Warhammer Plus. It doesn't, though. Because Warhammer Plus, you just don't really gain much for it, do you? Really. Access to armies as part of a games club membership would be a bit dicey. Well, it wouldn't, though, would it? Well, I get what you're saying. That's true, but you're a member, so you've passed over your details and signed up to be a member. And then when you rent an army, you would sign it out under a deposit scheme, right? You know, sounds like a Pokemon gym membership. Get that Poke crap out of here. That sounds very interesting. I actually would pay 20 plus quid if it was near me. Sure, there you go. Say, but I live out in the wildlands with bears, white walkers, and barren. It's amazing. So this is a thing, right? Meowie says, I don't pay a gym membership, but I would be interested in something like that. There you go. This is just ideas. I don't know if this is something that's even fucking possible in the future. I have no idea. Where I would even start. I would see value in it, but I would expect it to be chain based. If it's just one store, it's kind of meh. So, and this is my point, Crumpets. That's exactly my point though, Crumpets. Chain based. Maybe you could cover. I reckon that this could be something that would initially cover UK, and then eventually it could move over to the US, and we could cover the US. And I say we, one man at the moment, one man wolf pack. Anthony Platt says I'd pay. what would be offered to some people in different countries? Well, I mean, to start with, it would be country tied, because I think some of it would be the benefit of physically going to a place, but maybe
Good
the
idea,
membership.
depending on how often you can use it.
But like the gyms, Kev, right? Some of you use it once a year and you still pay £30 a month. That's what I'm thinking, right?
Did you give away a great idea?
I didn't
over
give away
stream?
anything, Holy Fire. You have no idea how far down the line I am with it. If you're in different countries, we could offer you things like discounts online. I don't know. I don't know what the detail is there, but yeah. How about that for an idea? The idea sounds good. Christian says, "Wallah, to be fair, I really like Angels of Death and Warhammer Plus. I've watched one of those. Is it worth watching the series? Would I say I would visit next time I'm in town from Aisha? Oh, okay, this is people up in the north of the wall. I already pay for DCTV patrons, etc. Plus all the plastic. I honestly don't think I could afford it without cutting other stuff out. And that's completely fair. But that's the same for some people in the gym, right? I pay for Imperium. Is that the magazine series? A tournament subscription would be good. Tournament subscription, that's a great idea, Reza, actually. Interesting. Chain, I prefer velvet ropes. You kinky bastard. 1 month's gym surely beats all my food bills. Is this the Dempsey Battle Bus? That's how we do it then. We fund the Dempsey Battle Bus and we just drive around the UK. As someone who has a degree in business, there is a lot to consider in a venture like this. Renting space is expensive, so you would likely need regular sales to keep afloat. Basically, start a local gaming store. Yeah, you're probably right. It's the final episode of Angels of Death next Wednesday. I've watched one. I need to know if it's worth going. I would pay for a membership which gives me access to tournament narrative events that can only be accessed through said membership. That's interesting. Keeps certain people away as well, right? Perhaps. But maybe that's too gatekeepery. I'm not sure. It would be possible for Frontline or any number of us-based local game stores to be an extension of your Poke Gym ecosystem. I love the fact you're calling it a Poke Gym. I'm a fan of that. I pay $20 a month for my gym membership that I've only been to twice in 2 years. I want to open my own hobby store, game and drink centre. Drink centre's key though, right? Oh, hang on a minute. Here we go.
Okay. I've had some rest.
That's the amount of rest she needs, people.
Hey, 8 times a week, big lad, and don't pay a penny. Tears of joy, 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 tears of joy.
You don't go to the gym 8 times a week, do you, Kev? That's not true, surely. Headed into Thanksgiving number 2. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
And you too, enjoy your second Thanksgiving. Not watched any Warhammer Plus series, but watched Arcane the other day. It's fucking incredible. What's Arcane? Yes to Angels of Death. I was intently skeptical and loved it more as well. Oh, that's interesting. Dave, honestly, I need to exercise. 43 and I'm a fat fuck. 34 on the same, Dave, so don't worry about it. Talk Element into opening in the southwest and we can talk. Element won't come south, Jedi. They say it's too expensive. Rather than it being a chain, it should be something that LGS can join a local branch. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. She's awake. Who's...
Me, I was sitting here quietly.
Oh, okay. You went loose. Yeah, she hasn't actually fell asleep. You'll hear her snore if she fell asleep. Don't you worry about it.
Thanks.
Well, I've got to get up early tomorrow, Lisa. I fucking can't be bothered.
Yeah, I'm not getting up with you now.
Oh, PTR, you're one of those, are you, Kev? Where's that fucking ban button? I used to hate those pricks in PTIs. I'm joking, Kev. I'm joking. Legend. Arcane is amazing. Netflix series based on League of Legends. What the fuck's League of Legends? Is that something I should know about? I feel like that's something I should know about the way you've said that. If they keep the Tears of Joy nonsense up, Lucy's going to have her
Let's
neck
all
like
raise a glass to the Demperor.
Thanks, CT. Hero. Legend. We're getting through this slowly. The chili stuff is really nice, but you cannot drink it like you can drink that Viking blood stuff. With enough sherry, I worry Lucy may fall off her chair head bobbing.
Would it be the first time I fall off a chair? Would it?
It would be good if they released an unsplit version of Angels of Death. Ah, so it's all... Okay, so you don't have to keep clicking between videos. Interesting. Bolt Rifle, 6 AM start to get to Warminster. Me too, mate. Just saying. Looking forward to hanging out with you tomorrow. There's a few of us going tomorrow, actually. This is going to be interesting. When you get past the janky speech face animation Angels is quite good. Yeah, I didn't like that. That's the bit that put me off the first episode, right? So I watched the first episode, and it just looked like for me, and I'm not an animator, so maybe my standards are too high, but the animation for the talking was it just looked poor and lazy. And I thought to myself, for something that's essentially sort of being marketed as a premium service, I see better facial animations in games I watch, play, etc. So I kind of expected a bit better, but Kev3475 put the mirror away. True that. It's the biggest esport video game. It's a MOBA game. What's a MOBA game?
Why is it called an e-sport? Is that electric sport?
Electronic, I assume, yes.
Oh, okay.
Or is it entertainment sport? Is esport entertainment sport? I don't know what esport means. You've got Google there.
Oh, that's true. Hang on.
Yeah. Yeah, take your Google away from filth for a brief
Let me
moment.
just get the herpes off my computer.
League of Legends is a video game franchise that became a massive esports game. It's a MOBA lane style game, quite popular. What's MOBA? I don't know what MOBA. How fucking old am I sometimes? Honestly, there's plenty of halls and places, battle bus full of terrain armor, toursome tables, offer lessons, games, mini tourneys, etc. So I want to do actually one thing I do want to do next year. So this isn't just a random thought idea. This is a genuine question as well, right? I would like to set up a couple of events that is like learn to play 40k. Electronic sport, Keith says. Okay, cool. So I would like to set up some learn to play. There's a lot of people I've spoke to, a fair number of people I've spoke to that are new to the hobby. Multiplayer online battle arena. Okay, perfect. You're all talking my language now. Perfect. They're new to the hobby and they want to start playing, but they don't quite know how to start playing or where they should go to start playing or who they should sort of approach. There's also people from different sort of backgrounds and stuff that aren't your typical sort of men in the hobby that are a bit skeptical about approaching people and doing those sorts of things, like taking a leap into playing 40k, etc. So I would like to do a couple of events in the future, one or two perhaps, each year, where we run somehow a noobs 40k game, event, day, weekend, whatever it might be. I don't know how this looks yet, obviously. But I think that'd be super cool for people that have new, or they don't necessarily have a gaming group, or they're a bit sort of apprehensive about approaching people that play regularly in their LGS or something, and putting an event on like that on. I think that'd be good fun. But I don't know if it'd be popular. Be interesting. Old Crow, he's not on duty tomorrow. No, he is at Factorum playing 40k in the same building that I am. He's going to grace me with his presence. What a legend. I would definitely sign up for a Learn to Play Day weekend. Interesting. I play Smite. It's a MOBA. Multiplayer online battle arena. I've never heard that before. Yes, as communities can be quite clicky for new people. Communities can be quite clicky for new people. Yeah, it's something I'm conscious of with the Discord as well. Like I want to make sure the Discord never becomes too clicky, so new people are always welcomed. I could do with that, Liam. Basics is fine, but I want to put together a Crusade Force. Don't know where to start. Interesting. It'd be popular with Valrak. I wouldn't allow him to come. Son of Olympia, to be fair. You already did a newbie stream when you played Spam Bro. I like the idea today. Like I said, I've tried asking random men to play with me. It never goes well. Are you in a gaming store at the time, or are you just at the bus stop? Considering where you placed in Legends, Stone Cold Bottom. Noob 40k event would be awesome. I would come if I could get there. Okay, so there is an appetite for it. Yeah, Gaz, like you're right. Like 1,000 points. The idea of this is to people that haven't played against. People that haven't played 40k, people that are new to the hobby, to get together so that there's no expectation. So sometimes I feel like some people stand opposite another player and go, well, I fucking expect you to know what you're doing because you're at a 40k event or whatever, and people go, I'm new to this. And I think most of the time, 7-8 times out of 10, the person on the other side of the table will go, okay, cool, I'll help you, I'll teach you, especially if you're at the right kind of event. But there's also a lot of times where people just don't, and it's not and a new player gets their pants pulled down. It's just not nice. So I'm wondering if we can do a couple of events to start to break the barriers to entry in terms of playing. That could be really good. I think it could be really popular. Interesting. Keith hasn't played 9th yet. Not since 7th or 8th. Interesting. I'd love a beginner's course. TTS would be preferable as I'm not UK based. We could do that as well. We could do an online version. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Interesting. Been collecting 40k since 2017. Never played a game, so a newbie event for gaming would be lovely. I would definitely come if there was events held north of the wall. So, okay, so this is also a popular idea. I can see I got full-time 40k team, I'm telling you. You keep funding, we'll do amazing things. We'll do amazing things. We did a new player night at my local store. Got 12 new players. It was a top night. Exactly. So currently with 9th edition, I feel like one of the biggest barriers to entry for new players is how complicated the rules are and how hard the game is to play. So if we can break that barrier, we have more people coming to play the hobby from more, and we're super welcoming, accepting, and diverse, etc. Then we have more people from more backgrounds. It only becomes a more interesting and more fun community, right? That's the key. Make it a weekend thing. I would definitely be up for that. Might make it easy if you made it faction specific, so you learn the same rules together. That's interesting. That's an interesting concept. Doing it on TTS could be good. Yeah, absolutely. We could do one on we could do an online one, and we could do an in-person one as well. If you want to get someone to break the barrier to entry, get them playing Grimdark Future by one-page rules, it's dumbed down 40k. Never heard of that. That's interesting. Link me, Christian. Link me on that one. Maybe not a new event, but a separate recruit-style ticket to an already running tourney, so the recruits can play each other and also have experienced players around them. That's not a bad shout either. I would happily travel to attend a new player learning event. Interesting. Cool. So lots of people think that's a good idea. See, I'm full of good ideas, babe.
I know.
Full of good ideas.
Full of it.
I married you. That's a good idea, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good idea.
Anywho, you fucking legends. This is my first ever proper event tomorrow. As long as I have a good laugh and don't get my pants pulled down, I'll be happy. The pairings might already be up, actually. Let's have a look if the pairings are up. Have they put the pairings up yet? No pairings. Fucking not on it, are they? They're never on it. I check in. Check in. Boop. Oh, I checked in. Look at that. Who have we got here? Who have we got here? Huron, you're running knights, aren't you? There's like 5 knight players now as well. Which isn't going to be fun for me. Regular knights or chaos knights? It's interesting. That would be a great idea. Being new to the hobby myself, I don't think I'd feel confident enough to go to an event where I knew all the players were seasoned players. Exactly. I like to screen women's names. You deleted that pretty fucking fast. You didn't even get through it, DM. Jesus. Maybe that was not the message for me. My first game of 9th will be at the Warhammer Worlds GT. Would love a beginner event. I mean, I'm thinking it'll be fine. I'm in the second from bottom in the lists. Are you? Let's have a look. You can tell who I am because it's my name. Knight Renegades. Knight Renegades. That's good. Okay, cool. Right. Anyway. Stream models, babe?
Yeah.
Never played tabletop before, and as I won the Templar box from BT, I would pay money to learn to play the game. I'm paying Siege to paint them, so what's a bit more, right?
True. 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 Siege will do a good job as well. Oh, I've got many messages here. Who's sending me all these messages?
When are you going to the LVO?
2023 is the intent to come to LVO, Son of Olympia. That's my intent anyway. How many messages have you got? Oh, I'll get to those later. Right, let's go to some pictures. Stream gallery. I'm going to scroll up a bit because there's some cool stuff on there earlier from York Warrior from the 24th. We'll go there. That's where we'll start. So now we go to screen share. Boop. And we should switch across the Discord. So if you are a member and you don't know what this is, you are missing out on part of your membership. We, in fact, have a Discord server you can all hang out in. It looks like this. You'll see that all the lunatics at Super Chat and Chat are all sat talking to each other at the same time as I'm talking to them. I'll jump in there afterwards, team, don't worry, but it won't be for long because I've got to get up early in the morning. Let's put on some picture-in-picture. There we go. And this is where people can show off what they've been working on. And I like to show it off on stream. It's just a little benefit, right? You get to see your models on the big screen, basically. York, where I want to show this off because he's been hand painting some banners and some lettering, which looks super cool. I would never even know where to begin attempting to paint something like that. Got the shadow in there as well. That looks really nice, man. Top work. And we have more freehand painting as well. Who does freehand painting, honestly? Who does that? Looks really, really good, though. York Warrior, that's really, really nice. So Hammerlot shows us his 3 different lists for the event at Tabletop Events tomorrow. So a small force of some tanks, and I appreciate it because it's got tanks. Then a medium force of some tanks, and I appreciate it even more because there's more tanks. Then a large force of tanks. That's many tanks. I told you he's got a problem. Looking really, really good though, Paul. That's super cool. Painted Yellow has just finished his Counts as Murderfang model, converted from a Contemptor Dread. He looks really nice. He probably looks better than the actual Murderfang model, to be fair. Good job. Yeah, he looks really cool. That is in fact a better model than I hate Murderfang. Brothers Marshmallow Cider. That's what he's been drinking. This is what we need to get our hands on, Luce. We need to see if it's in Morrison's.
I like those bases, the circle bases.
So
Like they're all together.
What circle bases? Oh, these ones. Oh, you're behind, aren't you? Because you're not watching it over my shoulder.
I like those.
We have some Renegade Knights from Huron's Crusades for tomorrow, so that's your army. I have much stuff that can kill chaos, so at least I'm happy about that. They look super good. I'm excited to hang out tomorrow. Grimnar's been painting his Storm Speeder, they're called or something like that. Look at it, paint all the screens and stuff. You fucking legend. Purple and white's really nice. It's kind of like Heresy, Emperor's Children-y kind of look. Cool. Good work, did. Highlights to go. Yeah, fuck that. Keith Moore with some Custodes. White. Is that like Solo Watch? That's quite a nice scheme. I really want to paint white because I think it looks amazing, but I don't think I'm brave enough to do it. I think I'll probably fuck it up, so probably not going to do that. Grimnar showing us the mark. That looks like it is super sweet, that, doesn't it? To be fair. Interesting. Start of my Orc army. Bought this lot on eBay, but we need to decide on which clan I'm going for. Just can't decide on whether freebooted Snakebites or Death Skulls. eBay rescues are cool. We like eBay rescues. And then there's some more. I mean, freebooters is very good, but probably not for this kind of list. I'd probably go Death Skulls, to be fair. Not sure who at Forge World thought this would be a good idea. Way to connect the support to the model. Oh, you bastards. Yeah, that looks like it's a fucking horrendous job, Gaz. Nate celebrates being a member for 3 months. You hero. I love collecting and painting models, but I find playing so difficult and often not that enjoyable with how many rules there are to follow. I think there's a lot of people in the same boat. GW are looking to fix it. Adrian, my hobby for a while, but super happy I managed to listen to you tonight. Oh yeah, he had the twins on the way.
Oh, are they here?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're in the picture that'll pop up on your screen in a minute. So in a minute, people, I'll show a model and Luce will go, ah, and it's not the model. Disco Dolly has been painting this Sister of Battle. That's a quality paint job. So are all these that's a fucking cool looking model. Sarah has some amazing painting. They're really nice. Those white sisters look really good, actually. They look really nice.
Look at them.
There you go. See, just like I said.
Oh, dummies and everything.
Look how organised you are. Fuck. One of Quip's friends, Sylvia Paints on Instagram, she put a picture of her hobby space up and it's super organised as well. What is it with women in the hobby that are just super organised all the time? We're just absolute messes. Oh, fucking this guy. Fucking Waller. Waller, I'm so close to putting this guy together and starting to paint him. You're not helping me. Because you make it look like it looks so nice. And mine will not end up like that. And then I'll be miserable. A lot of people don't like the mouth guard for Grim. I think that's really fucking evil and cool, personally. I'm a big fan of it. Yeah, he looks super nice. Super, super nice. Top work, Waller. You're incredible. I was talking about you on the Endless Cacophony podcast as well. I sent people to your Instagram page. Overboard DM with some modified turrets. What's this? They look different. They look cool. He hasn't told us what they are, but they look odd. Alternative Russes, I assume? Resin printed. It's amazing what people can do now. CT painting his Khan the Betrayer. That is the right life choice. Good work. In white though, that's quite a nice striking scheme for Khan. I love that model. Good work, CT. Yeah, he's cool. Feshermon. What a screenshot. What a screenshot. Unfortunate timeout. Ah, okay, perfect. Christian has... Oh, you can't have that up already, Christian. It's not December yet. Bolt Rifle's not going to lie buzzing about all these night players tomorrow, only because you'll bring in fucking Quins, you dirty bastards. Note to self, I only didn't bring my Quins because you told me not to as well. Note to self, make sure your vibrator and toaster are on different colours, or taser are different colours. Brilliant. Cass, thank you. Vulcan still to add 3D lightning effect, but aside from that, I'm calling him done. This is the green and grey scheme that I just love. It's a really cool custom scheme, this, man. Top work. Fucking near the bottom already. Ellie Admiral Anakar. Who's that? Is that like a... Oh, I love these nameplates. Are they from... I think it's Versatile Terrain who do these. Quip rages about these. Alex loves these things. Super cool looking model though. Like that. Reza with his Ultramarines Redemptor. Redemptors are cool. Ultramarines aren't. Sorry, Rich. But it's a good job, man. That's a really nice scheme. I'm loving the transfers around there as well. It looks really nice. Transfers are done well. They look really striking. That looks really striking. Top work. Loving the snow on the base as well. Redemptors are cool. Tetanus, anyone? Tetanus. That's some cool looking rust effects as well, El. Top work team in-stream models. And we got through it before 11 o'clock at night as well. How about that? How about that?
Can we see the twins again?
No. You're in Discord. You can go and look at that image whenever you want. Right. You absolute bunch of legends. I have thoroughly enjoyed hanging out with you for members only night. Welcome to all the new members, guys. If you're not in Discord, make sure you get yourself in Discord. Come and join us, you heroes. Thank you so much for signing up, for joining us. Like I said, all these ideas we're talking about, some of them may in fact actually be possible tomorrow. A new player I might pick up, and I was hoping you'd gone by now. A lot of these ideas may in fact be possible. The only reason why they may be possible is because of support from people like yourselves. So the members chat, members only chat is a big thank you, because having members, having that regular revenue, regular income is going to make some of these ideas, i.e. new player events, possible, etc. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. And the consistent super chats that come in as well is just amazing to see. So thank you so much for that. It really means a lot. And every last Friday of the month when we do a members only stream, I'm going to sit here and say thank you. So just deal with it, right? But it genuinely is amazing. And I know a lot of you also DZ subs as well. I really appreciate it. I can't do this without you people. I can't do this without Luce's support. It's amazing. It's 3 weeks to go. And I'm bricking it, but I'm super fucking excited. I can't wait. And hopefully we can start to change the world one step at a time next year. So thank you so much. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop the stream off and jump into the chat on Discord for 10-15 minutes. Before we then take ourselves to bed, because I've got to be up early in the morning to go pick up Brom and Jake, and we go party at Factorum tomorrow evening. So tomorrow day, and Sunday day. And then back to the grind on Monday. But only for 3 more weeks, so that's okay. Luce, anything you want to say before we disappear?
Did you know koalas have 2 thumbs?
I did, because you told me earlier.
I did.
Christian says the acceptable time frame here in America is after Thanksgiving, which was yesterday. If I lived in the Philippines, it would be up like half the year. Shocking. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks, Luce, for your fun fact. Holy Fire has asked you for a joke. Have we got a joke from you?
No.
No joke from Luce.
No, sorry.
Letting you all down. Letting you all down. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see you clearly on... we'll definitely see you on Monday at 9:30. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. See you then, Monday 9:30, live on YouTube, and I'll pick a topic. I don't know what we'll talk about yet. We'll discuss that later.